Genshin Impact is a gacha that was quite popular back in the days. In this video I decided to analyze the game to figure out what's wrong with this and why it might be uninteresting, and how we may fix it. Sit back and enjoy the game analysis Genshin Impact. Before the main video starts, I ask you to subscribe my TikTok when I publish the videos and send invites about new videos I send on my YouTube. You can also suggest your ideas and influence the production of video and news. Links to TikTok and of course Steam, where you may send me friendly invite, in the description. Let us get started with the video, and of course soon I will open the Discord for everyone who wish to connect with me and connect with content. Let's get us started. Miho was founded in 2012 by three students from Shanghai Jiatong University, Zhang Huai, Liu Wen, and Liu Hao. For the first 5 years, the team developed some mobile games in the Asian market. The developers had an idea to create a large-scale open-world lone game before the project even started. The first working title for the future game was Honkai Force. Development of Genshin Impact officially began in late January 2017. The team grew rapidly. Initially, about 120 people were involved in the project for start. By February 2021, about 700 specialists were working on the game. The Unity game engine was used to create the game. In development of Genshin Impact, the team was inspired by a number of successful projects like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wilds, Nintendo as a model of open worlds and freedom of exploration, the Grand Theft Auto for the scale and detail of the game world, and the War of Naughty Dog Studio as an example of high-quality storytelling and visuals. The game's fantasy world was created based on several resources. Real-life locations, for example, Shanghai National Forest Park in China Hunan province, served as inspiration for some of the game regions. Mystical soldiers, they helped develop the lore and history of the world, and real-life chemical reactions, they were used to create the elements reaction system in the game. Key stages of the presentation and testing. The game was officially unveiled at E3 in June 2019. Following the presentation, closed beta tests were held. 11 players to be acquainted with the world of our mechanics Genshin Impact before the official release. The game was released on September 28, 2020. Genshin Impact was released simultaneously in almost every country worldwide and was enabled for 13 languages. The platform release was staged: PC, iOS, Android, then PlayStation 4, and last one PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X later. The development and marketing budget was approximately $100 million USA, making the product one of the most expensive in the history of gaming industry. Immediately after its launch, the game demonstrated phenomenal success, broke download records in the week after release, began generating significant revenue, was recognized by the Chinese Ministry of Culture and Tourism for its contribution for culture export. 2 years after its release in 2022, MiHoYo opened MiHoYoverse division, its mission to manage the publisher business outside the China. The game continues to actively develop, update and release regularly, adding new characters, location, additional storylines, new game mechanics and events. Well, other parts we understand later in the next part of the video. Firstly, prologue: choosing the twins, the main character, meeting Paimon, the journey to Mondstadt, meeting the dragon, the tour to Whispering Forest, meeting Ember and practicing archery, activation teleports, learning cooking, entering Mondstadt, unlocking however, essential of the production of the game, shortly the short tutor. Volume 1, Chapter 1, Journey to Liyue, meeting the discipline, solving puzzle, helping prepare for the ceremony, finding entrance for Paimon, visiting the Jade Palace, finding child Tartaglia in the Golden Chamber, visit accused with Daniel Cell, fight with Abyss Herald. Volume 2, Inazuma, meeting Kazuha, participating in the tournament for a trip for Inazuma, travel of Archipelago with Beidou, meeting Toma, fighting for amulets with Ayaka, save Toma, and solving puzzles, complete dungeon, fighting bosses Siora, Shogun Raiden, exploring the underground rift, mines with Dainzelf. Volume 3, Sumeru, my favorite location ever, entering the Dendro region, meeting the forest patrol, cleaning with the White entering zone, meeting Kusanai, entering the Wheel of Samara, meeting Nahida and Datore, traveling to Aaru village, meeting Kandakia, gathering clues in Aaru, freeing Nahida, interrogating Kierach's past, searching for Kyrbert, Volume 4 Fontaine, traveling to Fontaine, meeting the Hydra Hon, gathering materials for the magic bags, inventing the Opera House, infreshing Mayor of Fitz Fortress for investigation, rescue of Furina, battle with all devouring Nerval, searching for missing stranger in Sumer, Volume 5, Natlan, exploring of Pyro region, rescue of Kachina, meeting with Shilonen, stopping the Abyss invasion of Natlan, the final battle for Natlan against the Abyss, replying the attack of the Order of the Abyss, battle with the Unrighteous Baptists, and shortly that's all. Oh yeah, I forgot, Son of the Hollow Moon, not Radley. Helping the robot maid enough to regain her memory, exploring Nodrai. Okay, I cut it off. Repairing the cannon of Nashgrad, studying the Wild Hunt phenomenon, developing a battle plan, the Vark against the Lunar Avengers, celebrating the Night of the Moon's Prayer, and definition Nashgrad from battle with Datore, journey to the moon with Columbine. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I finally done. Let's go to other part of the video. Let's look at why game have problems, and it's rather boring. Let's look the main takeword and analyze the reasons. Repetitive gameplay. The gameplay is repetitive and always has been. You are given daily quests each day and each player receives a set of mythical tasks. This say like collect 5 items, activate 2 mechanisms, kill 3 monsters, make the game routine as always. As for artifact, finding the perfect setup is essentially just a playthrough with minimal variations. World bosses, fighting them boils down the same static, simply pick characters that receive a boost while party defeat them. That's where all world boss stands. Limited combat depth, yes, the big problem. The game offers a variety of choice elements, but its combinations are largely limited and often chosen for the sake of combination rather than the creative use of the choices due to balance. Bosses have patterns, but squads, oddly enough, also have patterns. Surprise! And they often boil down to some fact that you have certain artifacts of the heroes that you are using to your squad, and you can't go beyond of that, as creativity is killed in the outset. Slow progression, yeah, progression is officially slow, a lot of form is requirement, and also static resistance that artificially slow down the process even if the players want to play a long time. New levels introduce stronger opponents, but no new mechanics not appear in the game at all, making progress even more difficult because you have standard mechanics what not change from the start. Linearity of the open world. Essentially, your entire progression through the world boils down to the collection text and activation teleportation points. Puzzles and repetitive, and there are no consequence for your choices. The game is quite beautiful, but there are problems with the story. Yeah, the plot is fragmented, are spread out over a large number of updates, with the similar question between the characters interesting, and they may be very interesting for play and for their stories, but the few subplots with them are the many pauses between the main events and the main story. As for dialogue, they are huge and even are often postponed, and some important details can be forgotten or postpointed. Contest gatekeeping. Access of a new location is strict tight, and the game applies to success in the new location, so however only unlocked is high ranked. Monetization and FOMO. Monetization encourages spending through limited banners and characters required for leveling. That is, if characters need a certain level, buy a banner, free content feel more like a handout, and the fear of missing out creates additional pressure. Lack of the long-term goals. There are no systems that encourage experimentation, and after the story and collection characters, the game simply cases to make more sense for players, and players leave because they do everything they wanna. But what's worse not the visual and music, which I liked a lot. The locations are cute, beautiful, and the music is cute, authentic. The design and atmosphere are lots cute, beautiful, but as for enemies, while they are predictable, they are cute, beautiful, designed, and look cute, atmospheric. I also like the color palettes for the different locations. For example, Sumeru is my favorite region in the whole game. It feels well crafted, even though there are some rather questionable decisions at times. It's my opinion about the whole game. What can I say about the game? It's cute, beautiful in itself, but there are a couple of flaws such as predictability and a lack of creative options. That ruins the gameplay experience. Gatekeeping constantly play a role. The game could have potential being cute and engaging, but the tactics for the genre of game dictated a bit by its own rules. Consequently, the game has potential, but also have a huge number of problems. Problems are fundamental that to solve them, the entire game would be to rebuild. Good luck to everyone, bye bye, watch only high quality videos and goodbye. Play good games and watch good videos.